Hey everybody, and welcome to a very special digital edition of State Champs at the State Championships. This is all about boys swimming. So little time on the television show, we figured let's dedicate an entire program just to all the majesty that went on at the boys swimming state championships. What you're about to see is as comprehensive as it gets when it comes to boys swimming state finals coverage, so we hope you enjoy it as much as we did putting it together. Would Carmel again dominate? That was the big question going in. Let's find out what went down.
The 82nd annual IHSAA Boys Swimming Finals was a record-breaking event that took place at IUPUI. Only the top teams make it in for the season finale, but all of them looking to put a halt to the Carmel Greyhounds dynasty, going for their 5th straight team state championship. Let's jump into the first event of the day, the 200 Medley Relay. The combined efforts of Carmel's Wyatt Davis, Griffin Hadley, and Ryan Malecki helped set up senior Alec DeLong to anchor it home for the win, just edging out Munster's Fenry Zoo and Fort Wayne's Carroll's Tristan DeWitt.
Let's go, guys.
Greyhounds kept the pressure in the 200 freestyle. Junior Jacob Mitchell has been a standout all year and had no problem in this one as he coasted on in for the win with a time of 21.78. Alongside Mitchell was teammate and runner-up Augustus Rothrock, just barely beating out Chesterton's junior Andrew Elders.
With a swim of 134.24.
On to the third event for the 200-yard IM. Another star junior for Carmel. Out in front of this one as Wyatt Davis holds on to the lead to beat Fort Wayne Carroll's DeWitt and Munster's Holden Raffin. This was Davis's second title win on the day, and the Greyhounds start the day with a trio of victories. Up to the 50 free now. Franklin Community, who finished runner-up in last year's finals, got in on the action. Senior All-American Jacob Destramp switched events after winning the crown in the 200 free just last year, finds his way to the front of a tight race across the lanes and touches the wall first with a time of 20.49. Right behind him with less than a tenth of a second was Highland's Ethan Chirilla and Carmel's DeLong.
Feels pretty good. I mean, it's very comparable to last year, and I'm excited for my next race and see if I can do it again.
We had quite the battle in the 100-yard butterfly between Carroll's Tristan DeWitt and Munster junior Grant Affman. Anyone's game off the wall, but it would be DeWitt turning on the Jets to just edge out Affman by a hair, and he was fired up after that win. Taking home third was senior teammate Noah Yarin with a time of 22.9.
Tristan DeWitt in a time of 47.53.
The 7th event of the day takes us to the 100-yard freestyle. Franklin Community's Destramp was back at it in this one. Another photo finish as he gets a late push to get to the wall first and wins his second event of the day. Coming in second was Highlands' Ethan Chirilla and DeLong of Carmel.
Freestyle for Franklin Community, Jacob Destramp in a time of 44.78.
After the event, Destramp was awarded the Mental Attitude recipient for his success in the pool and in the classroom over his 4 years, as well as outstanding leadership in the community. He will be right at home in the pool for years to come as the senior is committed to swim for the Hoosiers. On to the 500 freestyle, and we had a flashback to the 200 free race with Mitchell and Rothrock of Carmel leading the pack. But in the end, Mitchell would pull away, hits the wall first with a time of 4 minutes 16 seconds 72, and that is a new IHSAA state record in second. Rothrock finished with a time of 4 minutes 31 seconds, and Aaron Farillo of Fishers finished in third with a time of 4 minutes 32 seconds .33. Mitchell earns back-to-back state titles in the event and wins his second on the day.
Not only established a new state record.
Now to the 200 freestyle relay. With a lot of familiar faces competing in this one, the Greyhounds continued their pack dominance as the team of Mitchell, Rothrock, DeLong, and William Koch were able to get ahead by a full body length for the big win. Coming in second was the Franklin Community team with a time of 1 minute 24 seconds .41, and Chesterton in third with a 1 minute 24.65. Carmel out ahead on the day with 5 event wins thus far. back to the individual races with the 100 backstroke event. Wyatt Davis from Carmel, with 2 wins already on the day, was going for his 3rd here as he pulls away from Noah Yarian from Carroll for the commanding victory. Coming in 3rd was Holden Raffin of Munster with a 48.59 finishing time. Davis's 3rd title comes with a time of 46.66 that just happens to be a brand new state record in the event.
2019 IHSAA champion in 100 freestyle from Carmel, set the state record for this swim with a 46.
Over to the 100-yard breaststroke for the final solo event of the day. Munster fighting all day long for that first place spot and would get it here as junior Kyle Adams just gets away from Carroll's Jack McCurdy and Coleman Moglen of Zionsville for the win to help push his squad up on the leaderboard. He finished with a time of 48.08 ahead of McCurdy's 55.19 and Moglen's 55.53.
I mean, it was pretty cool being up on the top, you know, just felt good.
Last but certainly not least, we had the 400-yard freestyle to cap off the day. What a better way to end the historic event than breaking another state record. Carmel's group of Mitchell, Rothrock, Griffin, Hadley, and Davis would bring it home, and it wasn't even close as the boys pulled together the best race in the event to date, finishing with a record-breaking time of 2 minutes 58 seconds .75. Following them was Franklin Community and Fort Wayne Carroll in 3rd place. Congratulations to all the newly crowned champions, but hats off to Coach Chris Plump and his Greyhounds on their 5th straight IHSAA Boys Swimming State Championship, led by the tandem of juniors Wyatt Davis and Jacob Mitchell, who joined the ranks of only 10 other swimmers in Indiana high school state history to win 4 events in the finals. Final standings of the day, Carmel with an outstanding 353 points, Franklin Community taking 2nd with 178, and Fort Wayne Carroll's just behind them for 3rd with a final score of 173.
For Twitter! Well, they did tremendous. Just fabulous performances from beginning to end. To start the meet going first in the first 3 events, and then to break 3 out of 3 state records on the last 5 events. Just tremendous performances by these guys today. You know, we knew we were swimming for each other. We talked about the bond that we created with they were brothers and they were going for each other, and they knew that. And the performances in their pool were a reflection of their bond outside the pool, and just a great group to be around.
All right, that's it. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll be doing this for all of the Indiana High School State Championships. Just another way that state champs can really show love to those who've worked so hard to get to the state finals, and of course, celebrate with those who become state champions. That's what we're all about, and we'll see you next time for another great digital edition of State Champs.